Locke makes a similar point about this motivation on the part of sons. I mean, as we know here, Locke is the first one we can say that sort of planted the seeds for today's liberation of the family, or liberation of children from their the authority of their parents. And Locke says, well, of course there's a natural basis for children to obey their parents, and that is that their preservation depends on their parents when they're young. And then after he says, well, and then he, of course, confesses that that motivation loses strength as the sons become older. But then Locke adds, almost with a little twinkle in his eye, he says, but the prospect of an inheritance can be no small incentive.
Yeah, and so Fortinbras has the prospect of an inheritance. And if you look to line 120, you see that Shakespeare, by his own invention, attributes to Horatio that phrase that harkens back to the name Fortinbras, by strong hand. So he'll move by strong hand. Hamlet can move by strong hand. He is thought to be a soldier as well as a scholar and a courtier, if we can take the word of Ophelia for it. But for most of the play, he does not act with a strong hand. And so to take up your line of thought about the dissimilarities, aren't the dissimilarities made the more striking by all the parallels that have been assembled